Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is KPZ. We are back playing Rival Stars Horse Racing. Let's get right back into it and collect some pay. Been away from the game for a little while. You get paid. Alright, and I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Alright, compete in 3 races, breed a horse. Alright. Ooh, I still have a horse that I have to take care of. Alright, let's look at these horses here. I have a problem with these grading systems. And we'll discover it later on. Not right now, but later on. But I already have a horse. I don't need a new one. Aroma Acrobat, got some good jumping stuff, but no speed. That ain't cool. Competitive Glitter, yeah, don't. Today's Computer, it's only 3 stars, but B, A+, AA. Great grades. Begonia Backbone has some good stuff, but bad sprinting. How about Bagel Burn, a Nabs Trooper? I swear I thought a Nabs Trooper was some kind of pastry you can only buy up in the Alps. Maybe I'm mistaken. Alright, ironically enough, the horse is named Bagel Burn, which you don't want. But because the grading was so nice, we bought it. And I found out something unfortunate afterwards. I'm not going to spoil anything, but yeah. Anyway, where's my Nabs Trooper? There we are. I'm not going to breed a horse with a bunch of A's and B's to a horse with all D's. You got to be kidding me. That would be like... Yeah, that wouldn't be a good idea. Gingerbread Devil even, my best horse, is terrible. Terrible. Alright, so I don't think we're going to do any breeding for right now. I need to buy another horse, and the horse I would breed is not available because it's nurturing a child. So I was going to do this breeding just to do it, but I can't. Instead, we have to feed our child. And I don't even have any grain, so it's going to cost me $1,000 to buy the grain for this horse. You better be worth it, little man. Got some Gucci-ass grain going in that fucking feed stall. Good grief. We're going to waste a lot of money in this episode, so take that complaint with a grain of salt. I'm going to throw away about $50,000 in this episode of game money. Alright, we need to make some cash, and I have discovered my new favorite form of racing to make money is something called steeplechase, which I've never seen in real life, and I doubt I would want to see in real life. But if the purses are any indication, it may be the race type I specialize in from now on. I will tell you guys something, at least in this game. I will tell you guys something. It's important to maintain your rhythm. And there's going to be a race, not this race, but another race where I won't be able to maintain my rhythm. I know this guy's going to talk all over the top of me.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Parsons Valley. Regal Power not in with much of a chance.
So watch and enjoy. I'll see you after the race.
Gates crash back. Circus leaves. Away well. Frankincense Crow going with them. 4 furlongs out. It's Shadow Curve. Bamboozled Cushion on the outside. Curve Tube pressuring just behind. Closely followed by Regal Power from Frankincense Crow. Engaging with Circus Leaves. Pounding down the course. It's Shadow Curve. Frankincense Crow getting moving. Curious Funeral is coming with a huge run. Regal Power in first place. Curious Funeral gaining momentum and flying through. Frankincense Crow pushing past horses. Continuing around the track, it's Regal Power. Curious Funeral in second spot. 1 length away, it's Frankincense Crow. As they race towards the line, it's Regal Power. Curious Funeral wants the front, putting up a challenge to Fufuk. At the top of the straight, it's Regal Power. Curious Funeral in second.
All right, going to the pay window, 14,000 gold. Let's just do that again. Do it again.
They're ready to go at Parsons Valley. Regal Power only with an outside chance today. And they're racing. Feast Harbour takes the lead. Gherkin Genius taking the inside line. Plump Pig keeping the front. And here comes Detective's Dancer up against Case Haven. On their back is Regal Power. Feast Harbour in 8th, dueling with Decorative Dagger. At the 600 pole is Case Haven. Skeptical Spaghetti overtaking, putting up a challenge to Plump Pig. Regal Power will be looking to hold that position. Stalk Similarity is charging out deep, followed by Detective's Dancer, just ahead of Skeptical Spaghetti. Gherkin Genius continues to remain at the tail of the field. Regal Power in first spot. Stalk Similarity in second position, closely followed by Detective's Answer. Regal Power keeping the lead spot. Feast Harbour is storming home out deep. Detective's Answer is coming home with a rush. They straighten up for home, and it's Regal Power. Detective's Answer in second place.
All right, brutalizing the competition for another 14K. We're just going to repeat one more time.
Excitement building here at Parsons Valley. Regal Power trying to beat the odds. Off and running. A great start from Shuffled Skeleton. Troubled Tomato is showing early speed. Continuing around the track, it's Superb Sweet, putting in a strong bid with Crispy Chance. Regal Power happy with that position in the pack. Cockney Curse in control. Regal Power next. Cockney Curse with a magnificent run. Still going, it's Regal Power. Superb Sweet striving forward. Superb Sweet with a brilliant turn of foot. Regal Power keeping the lead spot. Superb Sweet wants the front, pushing hard in front of Secretary Success. Just behind its Vibrant Crown. Crispy Chance charging through. Regal Power continuing to show the way. Cockney Curse sprinting fast along the rail. 1 length behind, it's Superb Sweet. Shuffled Skeleton is coming with a huge run. Regal Power holding the lead. Superb Sweet in second spot. In the straight, it's Regal Power.
All right, brutalizing the competition again, more perfection. And really the key for those races for me is once I get into that jump zone, get a little bit over halfway through the jump zone and hit the jump button. There's going to be a race later where I don't do that a bunch of times. And then after that jump, that's when I use my sprint meter to get ahead of the other horses. So I think steeplechase is a great way to make money. We're up to almost 70,000 gold right now. So we're going to be steeplechasing a lot because we're going to be spending a lot. to get our horses better and to upgrade our training facilities and stuff like that. Francis here is waxing poetic about some kind of tournament, so that's foreshadowing a further event here in the game. We get some hardware. We got to upgrade our training thing. First, we'll listen to TJ talk about his aunt. Boy, I hope they paid the guy who was the TJ model a lot, because he kind of looks like a nutcase. He either looks like that, or he looks like he just went into a store and said, I need a vest and a plaid shirt, and took whatever they offered him. Alright, we have to win another steeplechase race at Parsons Valley. I think we were winning at Olympia Park, so let's try the Bancroft Cup. It is a soft surface. That's going to come back to haunt me. So here's how your horse interacts with the surface in these steeplechase races. Whatever turf your horse prefers, and as you can see, my horse, Regal Power, prefers a firm turf surface. If it was soft, it'd get more of a bonus from doing that jump correctly, more sprint as a result of doing the jump correctly. Because it's a soft surface and our horse likes it firm or very firm,
Regal Power,
we're not going to get that bonus, so
field.
we're going to have a very little margin for error, and you're going to see that come back to bite me here in this race.
They're off. At first to break the line is Regal Power. Robotic Tinker is also in the run. At the 800, it's Fixed Foghorn. Travelling underneath horses is Robotic Tinker. Next, it's Cuddly Countess. Feeling the pressure from Remedy Tree. 2 lengths behind, it's Horn Ingredient. Fixed Foghorn out in front. Cuddly Countess gathering momentum. Then Remedy Tree. Space Stone in 8th spot. Regal Power is fighting. Then as the race moves on, it's Robotic Tinker. Cuddly Countess in 2nd position. Horn Ingredient is coming with a huge run. Regal Power feeling anxious. Robotic Tinker still in 1st place. Cuddly Countess wants the front. Chameleon Artist in 8th position. 1 length away, it's Regal Power. Robotic Tinker once again in the front spot. Horn Ingredients charging home on the rails. Chameleon Artist in 8th spot. 1 length behind, it's Regal Power.
Okay, we had a horrible race. It's my fault. I think I was anticipating the jump and getting the speed boost, and so I was jumping a little bit too early on most of those. And so as a result, we did not win. And we're going to need our horse up to compete at that surface because of our horse's preference for a firm turf. But Regal Power definitely, I think, is in the zone when it comes to steeplechase racing. And so we're going to spend all that money we just made training up the horse. Especially because we don't have the basic tack, because I don't want to subject you guys to thousands of meaningless races. And I just realized something scary. Regal Power is tapped out at level 10. Caffeine Tsunami is tapped out at level 15. It's 14 right now, but it goes to level 15 for a thoroughbred. But it appears a crossbreed only goes to 10. And we're going to get even more of a wake-up call about that later. So there you can see Caffeine Tsunami goes up to level 15 as I hit all the wrong buttons. But Regal Power and Gingerbread Devil, they're going to stop at level 10. So that's a cap on their ability. So something to keep in mind before you start breeding horses. If I had known that, would it have affected my decision? Maybe. Alright, we're going to get Regal Power trained up as much as we can to compete at that racetrack. So pardon me while I just throw money at the problem. All right. I don't think we could do jump all the way. I'm not going to train or spend the money on the jump, mostly because we won't be able to afford it. As you can see, our money has been going downward exponentially due to this training, because it's $1,000 for each missing item on top of the fee to train. So this one is like $4,300. So yeah. Anyway, we're now down to 30 grand, 28 grand, 25 grand, and we need a facility upgrade in the jump, and we can't afford one because it's 35 grand. It's 10 grand more than we have to pay for the upgrade. Alright, so we either need to race a race that gives you a bunch of screws as a reward, or we need to make another 9 grand. And I'm sorry I keep hitting that button. Alright, so we're gonna go do another steeplechase. That's how we make money around here. Take Regal Power back to the track, see if we can actually finish in the top 3 at Parsons Valley. Billincourt is locked because we haven't completed Parsons Valley yet. I'm not sure this horse is good enough to compete at the upper levels. There's our max stats right there, pretty much in the 70s. That's not going to cut it, you know. I've got to find another horse.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at Parsons Valley. Regal Power hoping to put in a good showing today. The starter gets them underway. Right up there early is Robotic Tinker, Artisan Echo right behind. The race continues with Cuddly Countess, Fixed Foghorn in second, tussling with Horn Ingredient, neck and neck with Remedy Tree, and then it's Chameleon Artists, Regal Power in 8th position. 2 lengths away it's Robotic Tinker, Fixed Foghorn in 1st position, Horn Ingredient gaining momentum and flying through. Pounding down the course it's Cuddly Countess, Fixed Foghorn in 2nd place, from Remedy Tree just in front of Horn Ingredient. Pounding down the course, it's Fixed Foghorn. Artisan Echo with a magnificent run. Cuddly Countess in 6th place, just has a margin over Regal Power. As they straighten for home, it's Fixed Foghorn. Robotic Tinker is finishing at a rate of knots. Regal Power in 7th.
Alright, we made 11K. I could hear Mr. Miyagi yelling at me to concentrate. Concentrate, Daniel-san!
They're ready to go at Parsons Valley. Regal Power hoping to prove the punters wrong. Stalls back racing. Commander Paradise has begun well. Minimum Creature also off to a good start. Commander Paradise keeps the lead. Ruby's Category beginning to make ground. Dream Blur on the fence. A length away it's Triumphant Shimmer. And again the back marker is Regal Power. With 600 metres to go it's Prince Bingo. Commander Paradise travelling on the outside. Regal Power moving forward now. Minimum Creature with a blinding run from the inside. Continuing around the track, it's Ruby's Category. Ruby's Category pushing past horses. Regal Power in 4th position. The race continues with Ruby's Category. Prince Bingo in 2nd. 2 lengths behind, it's Commander Paradise. Dream Blur in 4th, just ahead of Regal Power. At the top of the straight, it's Commander Paradise. Regal Power in 5th position.
second by a nose. Still got 13K. I think we can train up all the way now. So yes, concentration, very important. Very important. All right, we'll just win a lower grade race. How about that, Francis? Then you can stop bugging me.
Excitement building here at Parsons Valley. Regal Power hoping for an upset. Off they go. Shuffle Skeleton jumped away brilliantly. Trouble Tomato right up there with the leader. Cuddly Creature still in first place. Crispy Chance in second spot. Shuffle Skeleton in third. Disputing with Superb Sweet. Heads up and down with Trouble Tomato. Vibrant Crown still in the last spot. Still going, it's Regal Power. Superb Sweet wants the front. A length behind, it's Trouble Tomato. On their back is Vibrant Crown. Toe-to-toe with Secretary Success. Regal Power is running for fun. Cockney Hearse striving forward. 1 length away, it's Cuddly Creature. Superb Sweet with a brilliant turn of foot. They straighten up for home and it's Regal Power. Cockney Hearse travelling on the fence. 4 lengths away, it's Crispy Chance. Regal Power in first place. Cuddly Creature driving for home on the outside.
All right, uttering absolute dominance there. And we're going to get paid and we're going to get some rewards here. Okay, Francis had to go get a prostate exam or something. Oh, now he's talking about some place called Yarra Park. Oh boy, Kay Swiftwater's back at it again. Cyberpunk escapee with a robot arm. Well, I could sell an adult mare. Only for $3,220? You gotta be kidding me. No way. All right, let's go get that training upgrade. Oh gosh, that's so much money. They sell screws in the market. I guess they don't. Maybe I can find a horse I want to buy instead. Anything offering a screw is a reward. All right. Okay, Swiftwater's nagging me again after she lost an arm in that Nutella factory accident. So I guess we might have to do some steeplechasing, which I'm really not looking forward to. Bagel Burn. The Nabs Trooper. How high can it get by level 10? I think he's already a better horse than Gingerbread Devil. I really think that. Alright, let's go back to Three Oaks. Are we taking our Nabs Trooper out for a race? Bagel Burn. Alright, not really the favorite. Very soft track surface. That's not ideal. Alright, here we go.
waiting for the start at 3 Oaks. Breath Brawn, the favourite for this race. Bagel Burn, not in with much of a chance. The field is away, and the favourite is driving the pace right from the go. Right there is Steam Cabbage. Music's groovy at the head of affairs. Breath Brawn, breathing down their neck, just has a margin over Steam Cabbage, followed by Bagel Burn. Then as the race moves on, it's Wednesday Wind. Breath Brawn in second position. A length away, it's Music's groovy. Bagel Burn, moving right on the outside. Wednesday Wind in first spot. Breath Brawn in second. 2 lengths behind, it's Steam Cabbage. Music's groovy next. Bagel Burn on the out. Still going, it's Wednesday Wind. Breath Brawn in second position. 3 lengths behind, it's Steam Cabbage. Bagel Burn covering extra territory. In the straight, it's Breath Brawn. Shocking Legend in 7th place. Up against Bagel Burn. Breath Brawl breaks their hearts, just holds on. High Circus, Wednesday Wind gets the 3rd place.
All right, we did terribly. That's a level 1 horse. All right, we got some money from the ranch. Now we can go train up Bagel Burn. All right, are we gonna do another race with Bagel Burn? Oh, now we're the favorite after 1 training session. Let's get our bet in on Kaz.
Horses and jockeys ready for the off at 3 Oaks. High hopes for the favourite, Bagel Burn. Gates are open and they're off. Bagel Burn off to a magnificent start. Bookies are nervous. Badminton Blessing is also in the firing line. Luck Lament maintaining the lead. Badminton Blessing in second place, looking to make it from Bagel Burn. Dog Daydream, 4th spot. Vibrant Morning is last of all. Bagel Burn showing the way. Ward Bantam moving up the field, stride for stride with Dog Daydream. Dog Daydream sprinting fast along the rail. Continuing around the track, it's Colonel Year. Ward Bantam in second place. Bagel Burn next, heads up and down with Difficult Disgust. Colonel Year controlling the race. Difficult Disgust in second spot, putting in a strong bid with Ward Bantam. Bagel Burn moving right on the outside from Luck Lament. Great go, leave this one to the judge. A last-second win from Colonel Year. Just holds by Ward Bantam. Dog Daydream in 3rd.
I'm not sure what they're talking about when they say the finish was so close. I finished 4th. Alright, so we were supposed to win that race. Good grief. Alright. Our horse leveled up to level 3. This will probably be a good comparison to the baby horse, Gingerbread Devil. I think we're 1 level below. We've got the same speed, better sprinting, the same agility, worse jumping, and worse acceleration. But we're 1 level below. So, all right, we are going to humor Case Silverhand by taking on the course here. And I think we're going to make Regal Power do double duty. Even though we don't have jump trained up all the way. This is a sport, I guess, that I would never want to go watch. Like if I was dating Miss America and she was like, hey, let's go to this cross-country horse racing event. I would be like, okay. And then I would spend the entire time looking at my phone. So my advice is try, and I'm not doing it here on the screen, try to flatten the curves. When you have to make a wide turn, that's when you should slow down. And really, I think when you're going through the gates, it doesn't matter at what angle you do it at. So, kind of hit the fence there with the buttocks or a horse. So this turn's not great. But it goes into a big straightaway. She should use that to make up some time. And then there's a turn right here at the end too that could slow you down a little bit. And so first time I didn't want to go off course, but boom, that's the end. Oh well, that guy's celebrating. We only got a silver medal, Kaz. You're not supposed to celebrate that. Alright, and look at the payout. Just $3,400. You gotta be kidding me. What a waste of my time. I could have been doing 10 steeplechase races and made 20 times the money. Alright. Hopefully, Case Whipwater here is happy now that we got the thing. I really want to hear the story uncensored of how she got her arm chopped off. Oh, Stables Monthly. Oh, behave. They want to be in, they want our facility to be in their magazine. How about Only Stables? What about them? Can't we just make our own content? Why do we have to do Stables Monthly, Francis? Why can't we do Only Stables and show it ourselves? Come on, man. Look at TJ. He's doing one of his 3 poses. A crowd of retired riders. Oh, thanks a lot, TJ. Really put me on the spot. Alright, at least we got some stuff. Cross-country chapter. Look at this nonsense. Win $12,000 from cross-country? Can I go rob a bank and then escape by doing a cross-country race? That's the only way to win $12,000. Alright, let's train up Gingerbread Devil. Because I think she is a better choice than Regal Power for this kind of event. Even though her stats are all way worse. Just because I think she has better jumping potential. Alright. Cross country. Course number 2. Are we going to race Gingerbread Devil? Of course we are. Ratings don't mean anything. This horse is an awesome name. That's all we need to win. Alright, it's the same course. Some diseased trees there that you got to go through. This horse's colorings are so weird. Looks like there's a face where it's where its butt is. Alright, look at that. Over that thing like I've been doing it my whole life. Can I ride a goat through this next time? How about that mule from Two Mules for Sister Sarah. What a great movie, by the way. Alright. Yep, okay. Right now, the spectators are eating watercress sandwiches and talking with their teeth clenched together. I can't believe he missed the jump at number 6. How disgustingly terrible. That's how people at these events talk. They probably are all wearing like $5,000 cashmere Ralph Lauren cardigans that are just knotted over their shoulder, you know, not actually worn. Alright, look at that. Total victory. Our jockey raised his hand because he's sure. Alright, only got a silver medal. You gotta tighten that up, bucko. Alright, well, our horse leveled up. And we got another payout here from the ranch. 72K. Don't worry, it's all going to disappear really shortly. As we go and train up our horse. Gingerbread Devil. Alright. Fully trained, need some more XP to get a little bit better. And we're just going to go back and try to get the gold medal here on course number 2. Maybe I should use Regal Power. Alright, I guess I'm not that smart. I think agility is important in this event. And I think that's why I chose Gingerbread Devil, because allegedly she might have better agility at some point than Regal Power. Because, you know, you got to make these turns and stuff like that. And I think that's probably where agility is factored in. One other thing, you have to wait for the counter to, like, go off and make a little ding noise. If you try to, like, go, like, right when the 1 runs out, you won't do anything. So, you gotta wait until it's, like, giving you permission to start, and then you can start. It's not like 1, go! If you hold the button, nothing will happen. So, just keep that in mind. I had to learn that a little bit the hard way. I was, like, mashing the button, like, go! Go, damn it! I finally did. Here you can see I started going through some of these gates at an angle. It doesn't appear to affect my score or time or anything. So, I recommend doing it if you have to. Slow down a little bit here. I probably shouldn't have. We're going to go through the gate here, and you get it in time. Alright, there is the gold medal. Good job, horse. As you can see, the people who do this for a living get much better scores than I do. But Gingerbread Devil leveled up to level 7. And we got paid. And Kay, Swiftwater, and TJ are going to be having a fist fight after work. Alright, some rather meaningless awards. Alright. Breed or buy a grade 3 or higher horse. Win 12,000 from cross country. Oh, I don't want to keep doing cross country. Alright, let's go spend some more money on our horse. And get it all trained up to the top level. If we can. As you can see, it's advancing a little bit quicker now up the skill tree in 2s and 3s. Agility is going to go up to 58. Jumping is going to go up to 61. So it may be capped, but it's getting good gains in those levels before it caps out at level 10. All right, now let's see what's up. Almost as fast as Caffeine Tsunami. Good grief. So yeah, we made our horse a lot better by doing that. And we still have over 60 grand, so we didn't go too crazy on spending money yet. By the way, today's episode just under 1 hour. Thank you, you're welcome. All right, are we going to try course 3 at Turning Leaf Stables? I guess we are. And Gingerbread Devil's going to go get it done. Carrying the standard. Oh, look at that gate. Decorative and challenging. See, that first thing looks like a rowboat that got turned over. Why don't they just use a rowboat instead? You know, you can see your grandpappy hunted Moby Dick out of the back of this thing when he was a lad back in the seafaring days. All right, gate 1. Oh, gate 2 is skinny. All right, that's kind of odd. We're just going to keep the speed up. Gate 3 is not very challenging at all. Reminds me of the Monty Python Matchbox wall. Gate 4 is skinny. Sorry, that was a really random reference there. Sorry, the other gate 3s were skinny. Look at, they've got a cameraman up on a bucket truck. You gotta be kidding me. For this event? Alright, gate 4. We went through that gate kind of sideways a little bit. Gate 5 should be the rowboat. And just 6 gates here, so... Well, 6 total gates. 7. Alright, I guess I don't know how to count. Alright, I think we got a gold medal there. Good job, horse. 54 minutes and 0.08 seconds. 54 seconds and... Oh my god. I have brain damage. Alright. Gingerbread Devil, let's get you back in the training barn. Extra 2 grand on top of the training price, who cares? Yep, we're just gonna pay it. We're gonna watch that money go away. I have too much money in my account in this game, and I want to get rid of it. So we're max training our horse. Alright, up to level 9. And as you can see, now down to like 44 grand. And after we do the jump, it'll probably be under 40 grand. Correct. Alright, but Gingerbread Devil may be our go-to steeplechase horse. Kay Swiftwater gives us an award and says, please, can you buy me some WD-40 for my lubricant arm? She tore a ligament on the first day. Lady, you're missing an arm. Who cares about a freaking ligament? Did you get your arm bitten off by a charging rhinoceros on safari in Africa? Inquiring minds want to know. Hey, we got the screws! We can update the jumping part of the training facility. Get in there, do the upgrade. Alright, look at that. Max jump level 10. We can now train Regal Power up to maximum potential, which is kind of not that great, really. I swear when we bought Regal Power, it was like A, B, A. Just like C. Yeah, it was terrible. Look at that. Just totally average.
They're ready to go at Parsons Valley. Regal Power, only with an outside chance today. And they're off. Commander Paradise shows good early tone. Minimum creature also up the front. Ruby's category still outrunning the rest. Dream Blur in second spot. Triumphant Shimmer in third place. Going hammer and tongs with Prince Bingo. A length behind, it's Regal Power. The race continues with Prince Bingo, Muffin Tsunami making ground. Just behind, it's Dream Blur, closely followed by Commander Paradise. Head and head with Regal Power. Prince Bingo leading the race. Minimum Creature with a magnificent run. Ruby's Category with a brilliant turn of foot. Regal Power charging through. Continuing around the track, it's Ruby's Category. Regal Power in third. Ruby's Category pushing past horses. Prince Bingo at the head of affairs. Regal Power wants the front. Regal Power is flying home from nowhere. They run for home. Regal Power settled in well, preparing for the finish.
Alright, look at that. A max trained Regal Power takes the 900 course. And we're back up to 50K. Alright. Very interesting. Alright, we've got a baby horse we haven't paid any attention to, Tsunami Picnic. Why don't we go feed him? $1,000. $1,000 for your food, horse. You better kick some ass out there. And not mine, the other horses. He's like, nope. I'm gonna hang out in my stall all day and eat oats. Oh, don't worry. He won't need food for another 1 minute and 5 seconds. Thank you so much. All right. Let's look at I guess we're not going to look at our horse. Let's look at Regal Power. Max stats. Oh, the horse isn't available because it's nurturing its baby. Well, what could be more capitalistic than ripping a mother and child asunder? The answer is nothing, by the way. This is not impressive at all. I can't believe that is a 2-star horse. The stat ratings are garbage. I think I have to pay less attention to the star rating and more attention to just the stat rating. I was like, oh, it's a 2-star horse. It's terrible. There are 3-star horses that probably would beat its ass. So, whenever I can feed my child here, I think we're going to grow the child up and get rid of the mom. Because, don't get me wrong, Regal Power did great at the first 2 or 3 steeplechase races, but the third race is kind of touchy, and I need a horse with a better ceiling. And Regal Power doesn't have that. So, no fault of the horse. It's just the way it is. Alright, I guess I can't sell the mother because it's still with the baby. And I can't grow the baby up because I still have the mother in the stall with it. And so there are no free adult stalls to move the baby into. So I've got to buy another adult stall, move the baby into that, grow the baby up, and then sell the mother. So the game's going to make you... If I hadn't bought another horse, we'd have room. But now we're going to grow up the foal into a stallion, and then we're going to sell his mother. So there's our new stallion, Tsunami Picnic. And he looks like he's not really good at anything. And let's look at something. His max potential's also terrible. Wow. I'm terrible at this game. Alright, we're probably going to sell that horse too. Alright, look at Bagel Burn, by the way, the Nabs Trooper. Look at A+ base stats. The max potential's not that much better though. But this is at least a horse I can keep. So I'm going to keep Bagel Burn. But I think I'm going to sell Regal Power. Did a great job for me, Regal Power, nothing personal, but it's time for you to go on the auction block. If I can figure out how to do that, how to sell horse. It's not through Visit Horse. Is it through the horse mechanism? Sell this horse for $37,700. Yes. Goodbye. Thank you for the memories. All right. Regal Power's out. It says put a champion out to pasture. Sell a horse worth more than $15,000, or who's won more than $15,000. Anyway, sell an adult mare. Some person I don't even know gave us an award. Callie Padilla. I don't even know who that is. All right. Caffeine Tsunami. We probably are gonna sell that horse too, because it also sucks. I have one good horse. That's it. It's this horse, the Nabs Trooper. I don't think the rest of them are any good. And he's only sort of good. All right, we got some skills finally. We can't use the first one, Final Charge, because we don't have a horse that has the back position. And Distance Learner for a stallion race 2,000 meters or longer. These are limited use. You can see they go away after 10 uses. I wish they would be permanent skill increases. Maybe they'll have those later on. But for right now, we've got one empty barn space. And I think there's a couple challenges associated with breeding a certain type of horse. So, I mean, I was like, well, why don't I do that? So we've got Bagel Burn, our Nabs Trooper. We're going to get his total genetic profile here just because. A lot cheaper than 23andMe. Boy, those two different things look totally the same. I don't know who came up with those, but they look very much alike. All right. So Bagel Burn is, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing here. Are we going to go race Bagel Burn? At Sewell Meadows. Oh, at a cross-country race. Oh, at a steeplechase. The Bancroft Cup. Ooh, the Eastman Rose. I don't know who can compete in that. I don't know a horse that can compete in that. Are we racing Bagel Burn? I guess we are. Well, we'll see how it does. I'm not counting on anything because I just bred it, but you know, just trained it up a little. I guess we'll find out.
Excitement building here at Three Oaks. Bagel Burn is where all the money is in this race. Off and racing. Bagel Burn is off to a fabulous start. Hunters would be happy with themselves early. Company Hardigan breaking in. Bagel Burn leading the charge. Unfading Blur to the outside, trying to fend off Pistol Horn. Wednesday Bluebird stretching now. Next, it's Metallic Mount. Pounding down the course, it's Bagel Burn. Belfry Blackmail wants the front. Metallic Mount is coming with a huge run. Bagel Burn is the front runner. Belfry Blackmail in second. 2 lengths away, it's Wednesday Bluebird. Bagel Burn still in the first position. Belfry Blackmail in second position. 3 lengths away, it's Wednesday Bluebird. Close to home, Belfry Blackmail in second place. Bagel Burn leading. Bagel Burn takes a fantastic win. Belfry Blackmail in second. Third
well, as you can see, a partially trained Nabs Trooper is no match for the rest of the competition. Maybe I need to put brakes on my horse. All right. Level 4. Those the rewards aren't going to claim themselves. All right, Francis talked about Yarra Park, which I still don't know what that is. All right, wait a minute. Breed a grade 3 or higher horse. Down here it says breed or buy a grade 3 or higher horse. So what if I do both? What if I buy a horse and then breed a grade 3 or higher horse? Can I get both achievements at the same time? We've got an empty stall. We've got 2 foaling stalls. We've got Caffeine Tsunami, Gingerbread Devil. I don't think that would be a good breeding. Alright, what if I use Bagel Burn? Nope, there's still a chance we get a grade 3 out of it. So maybe I need to go buy a mare or a filly to the market, maybe? I don't see the upside here. Important guide, A+, 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 wacky looking colors. Red hot noise. I need a mare though. Boy oh boy. Dromedary's Inferno, but again I need a mare. How about Dignified Constellation? An Akalteke mare. I don't remember what those horses are good at. Definitely different looking than a thoroughbred, that's for sure. Alright, so that should have got me 1 achievement, because I bought I think it's a 1-star mare. So that should be 1 achievement. Dignified Constellation, there you go. And then we're going to breed it to our 2-star Nabstrooper colt or stallion and see what we get. Yep, let's do it. Yes, I know there's a 50% chance on just about everything. We've got a 1-star thoroughbred of 1 breed and a 1-star pureblood, pardon me, of another breed. All right. Well, it's speedy and jumpy. Maybe it'll be our next steeplechase horse. Let's care for the foal. I don't know what we're going to call it. I don't even remember the parents' names, except for Burnt Bagel. Trivia Customer is very tempting. Bemused Bramble sounds like a boy horse name. Evening Crocodile is definitely not a good name. How about Artisan Illusion? Because it gave me the illusion it was going to be a great breeding, and it probably won't be. So that's that. So why don't we feed Artisan Illusion? Are we going to have to pay $1,000? No, I think we actually had the food this time. So that's great. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it so far. Don't forget to hit that like button or leave a comment down below, and I will see you next time on Rival Stars Horse Racing. And look at this, the game screwed me over. I bought a grade 1 horse, and I bred a grade 2 horse, and I got neither achievement. What the hell? And I think that's tied into the breed of the horse, which is bullshit that they don't explain that. So, boo to you, Rival Stars, for not making it more clear that Dignified Constellation wouldn't qualify for any of that stuff. Nor their child. Sounds like racism, quite frankly. See you next time, folks.